All right, Wake Forest and Duke. Next up here, we've got Duke 12.5-point home favorites, 45 the total in this one. And Guns Picks, welcome into the chat. He does a lot of good content. So Guns Picks,
yeah, Guns
as well. Yeah, I mean, this game here, so I'm worried about Duke here with Beelan at quarterback. Henry Beelan is obviously not Riley Leonard. That's clearly the case. And I'm just trying to figure out, and I think the key here in this game is, Henry Beelan, is he a situation where, how good is he? That's the question here. The thing is with Riley Leonard, it's just been constantly some injuries and some issues for him. But as of right now, you look at the Duke quarterback situation for this game. Riley Leonard's good to go. He did gut through that Louisville. I think he was less than 100%, to be honest with you, against Louisville, quite honestly. From what I saw that game, I'm not sure he should have started. And 9 for 23, 39% is not Riley Leonard type numbers. And he was moving well, but to me too, there was something still bothering him for him to play that bad. And it wasn't a good spot for Louisville. They were still coming off that Florida State game, and they just got absolutely just shut down completely by Louisville, 23-0 for the Louisville Cardinals. In that game, we'll see how they fare here. Bounce back spot, you would think, for Duke. I don't know. He didn't look right to me, Riley Leonard. I don't want Wake Forest. I know that. I don't want Wake Forest. Their only win the last 5 games was a lucky win. It was one of the worst calls, one of the worst decisions the officiating has ever made, in my opinion. That game, Christian Veilleux, the quarterback for Pitt, he clearly slid beyond the first down marker, which would have given Pitt a first down with like a minute left, and Wake had no timeouts left, so they couldn't stop the clock. They could have taken a knee, and Pitt would have won. They called him short of the line to gain when clearly everybody that watched that game saw that he was ahead of the first down marker. They had to punt, and Wake went down the field and scored the game-winning touchdown. Pitt got screwed, honestly, in that game completely against Wake. That's Wake's only win, in the last 5 games. They got blown out by Georgia Tech, blown out by Virginia Tech. They lose by 25, outmanned against Florida State last week, which wasn't a surprise. The defense is starting to get gassed, and you can see it. Mitch Griffiths hasn't been anything to write home about at the quarterback spot. This is a tough game. I didn't love what I saw from Leonard, and if he's going to have those struggles this week, I'm a little bit reluctant to lay 12 with them. So it's a lean to.
Yeah, let's get to it. Wake here, Duke. You just mentioned it, Babano. Riley Leonard. I don't know what. He just doesn't look right. Ankles can be bad. I think we were talking about on Saturday, especially if you have a bad one, it could take a few months to heal. And he just doesn't look right. When I looked at this game, Wake, I still think they have an all right defense. So when I look, and I think Duke's defense is still pretty good. They got jumped on there by Louisville, and still, it was 23-0. The offense didn't do anything. Like Duke here at home should win this game, but I already like the under in this one, and I kind of lean to Wake Forest. I don't love it. It was tough to watch Griffiths. Like they were 3 for 14 on third down. I mean, I think he threw for 82 yards. It's just like they had that one drive. It was like 14-0 or 17-0. They scored a touchdown. That seemed like it was it in the first half. There was just nothing else for them against Florida State at home. But yeah, I'm leaning under and the points here.